Losing is an opportunity to learn, not an indication of failure. I had this idea for this video a few days before Thanksgiving, and the inspiration for the idea of this video was a photo my friend Charles sent me from the 2024 UCI Masters World Championship in Roubaix, France, which happens to be, and the photo happens to be part of the tournament that the latest Masters cycling doping scandal occurred. It's the match sprint tourney. And why the photo inspired me to talk about the importance of losing and making it a learning lesson as opposed to an exercise in self-flagellation is, at the time when I had the idea, is I look at losing as an opportunity to learn. It stings, but I know whenever I go up on a track, I'm there to win. So whenever someone says to a competitor, win, 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 win at all costs, I bristle at that, because if you're a true competitor, you know you're going to win. You know you want to win. That is not in question. What you have to do is to reframe the outcome if it doesn't go your way as the idea that, what did I do wrong? What did I do well? What can I improve upon? And to that, I'll show you the photo, is Charles and I are getting ready to race in the match sprint in a quarterfinal. The funny thing about the photo is he and I raced for the US National Championship in August for the gold medal in this exact same scenario. So it was an opportunity for me to have a rematch. I lost that championship. I got the silver medal. Charles, props to him, won it and got the gold medal for the US National Championship. I took it to 3 rounds. Charles beat me twice. I tied it up on the second round. But I saw this as an opportunity to even the score, so to speak. But it was an opportunity to get a rematch. Not making excuses, this match sprint tournament was not my A race. It was going to be the following race, the 500 meter. But in this tournament, why this whole conversation is important after the fact, after I got the idea for this is the exact same tournament that the doping scandal occurred. And it's just kind of wild that everything comes together, and you could argue the mentality that goes into doping is a win at all costs. Anyway, this is the very first race, I think, the push off. And what I love about this photo is it's Charles and I getting ready to go mano a mano. And this is the first race because it was one and done. Charles did an amazing job. He qualified at the time 5th place. Now he is not officially until the doping investigation is complete. If it proves that the person in question doped, Charles will be 4th. Anyway, I qualified 11th or 12th in the tournament. I suck at the 200 meter. I willingly admit that, but I'm a good match sprinter. That said, what's amazing about this photo is Charles is being held by Pete Mitchell, who is, at the time and still currently, the British elite match sprint champion, and I'm being held by Will Tidball, who at the time was the UCI elite men's scratch race champion, which is kind of cool. Like, you have 2 former US national champions racing each other, 2 current and former US national sprint champions racing each other, and the best British elite match sprinter and the best in the world scratch racer holding me. Anyway, spoiler alert, I lost this race. I think I did something stupid. And to that, no, I know I did something stupid. And to that, did it hurt? Yes. Did I self-flagellate? Did I dwell on the idea that I screwed up and I lost at the World Championship in the first round? Yeah, sure. But I knew I have the instinct to win, and no one needs to tell me that at this point. And that's where it goes when we drill into people who are learning that you have to win at all costs. In the beginning, maybe you need to be conditioned to that, of this switch in the mentality to win. I honestly never had that need to be told, Will, you need to win. I think it was kind of obvious. And I am a competitive person. So that reminder that go, win is kind of redundant. And it's counterproductive. What's most productive is the moment it doesn't go your way. That's the most important moment. It's because that's when what just happened is fresh in your mind, and what you have to concentrate on is burning in your head. Like I just said, what did I do wrong? What did I do well? And what can I improve? And most importantly, what can I improve upon? If you take those three, that moment of fighting that disappointment and focusing on those three things, that changes the ultimate outcome of what just transpired into something that will benefit you in the future. So with that race, when I lost, I immediately did that assessment. What did I do well? What did I do wrong? What did I do well? And what can I improve upon? And you take those lessons and try to apply them the next time, as opposed to just beating yourself up, or worse, when we're on that, in this case, the match sprint, right before the push off, instead of going through your head, oh, someone's telling me you got to win, and you're just focusing on the wrong thing, as opposed to focusing on what can I do at this moment and the next moment, to get an outcome that I desire. And to that, again, back to the doping part, people don't understand a lot of people probably don't understand why I'm making these videos about the rationale behind doping. I'm not apologizing for doping. Doping is wrong. You are cheating. But what I'm trying to do is start a conversation of understanding what goes through your mind, what goes through someone's mind, not my mind, what goes through someone's mind when they make that choice to turn left as opposed to right. Because if you don't, us as a collective whole, if we're competitors, if we don't think about what makes a person make that turn, it doesn't help anything, because the problem still exists. And it seems to me no one talks about the rationale or the self-rationalization that someone makes when they do this. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about maybe this idea of win is souring experience and making you want to turn left as opposed to right. So again, I'm not apologizing for anyone who cheats. What I'm trying to do is understand why that person did that. And most importantly, if I or someone else I know gets into that position, that crossroads, maybe watching my video, or maybe starting the discussion will lead to that person to turn right and say, you know what? I don't need to win. I want to learn. I want to get better. But most importantly, at our age, I want to stay fit. And I want to stay in this, because I know if I turn left and I get caught, and invariably you will, because it seems to me like this, you get emboldened. But anyway, you eventually get caught. Then you lose this entire community that you're part of. It starts this negative down spiral, which I have to imagine. It happens. and it doesn't help you. So it's like this almost short-term gain in spite of a larger gain in sustainability. So I love this photo. I love this photo. And I told Charles, like, oh, I had this idea, you know, and I already had this idea, but the photo really cinched it, because winning isn't everything. And like, that's what I talk about. If you're trying to win, to capture this moment of standing on a podium, of having the pomp and circumstance on it, that's so fleeting. It doesn't last. What lasts is getting caught for doping and being a laughingstock, a shame to the sport, to the people you know, and all these other things. At least I hope it's a shame. And I hope that serves as a deterrent. But more importantly, it doesn't. I don't think it, because it keeps happening. But what I think it is if you understand your whys, understand, why am I competing? Is it to surely win? It's like, that's just not sustainable. So thanks for watching yet another one of my rants. Totally unscripted, but just based on a loose idea. Losing is an opportunity to learn. Thanks.